Brother, this guy stinks!
Cry me a river.
What up, y'all? It's your boy, Matt Micah, and I'm back. Happy 2025, you guys. Happy New Year. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a great one, actually. Yeah. I needed a couple days to clear my head, to remind myself who I am, what I'm here for, what I'm trying to do, because I got into another car accident the other day. Yeah, I completely smashed the rear end of my mom's car. So, we don't have a car to drive in the family, so it's a little stressful right now. I was driving home from taking pictures with my little bro, and it was raining really bad, and I was in the fast lane going about 75, 80 and a 70. So I was speeding, but not really. And so I don't know what happened, but I was driving straight, and out of nowhere, the car did a complete 360, literally looped around another car. Like, I thought we were about to get hit because there was a car coming in the middle lane. Yeah. Oh, we already mentioned that. But yeah, there was someone with me. But we did a 360 around another car and somehow ended up back forward in the slow lane. And instantly, we both started freaking out. I was like, what the just happened? Like, that was some movie shit. How are we still alive right now? How is the car still intact? How? Like, oh my gosh, that was scary. But I had to pick my mom up from work. So instead of pulling over and pulling myself together like I should have, I kept driving. And but this time I slowed way down. Like, I was going like 65, 70 and a 70. And I was in the slow lane. And I was like, I don't want to be on the curb. Like, I don't want to be on the shoulder anymore. There's probably patches of water because of how hard it's raining right now. So that's probably what I hit the first time. I don't want to be near that. So I'm going to merge into the middle lane slowly. Like, I was going like 55 at that point to try to merge because I was so shaken up. Like, I like, my whole body was shaking. And as soon as I'm merging over into the middle lane, the car goes from straight to like this. And we start sliding, and then somehow we slide again, a complete 360, the rear end smashes into the guardrail on the right side. Bro. At this point, I'm not even thinking about my own life. I'm thinking about the fact that I have my little bro in the car, and the fact that this is my mom's car. So I'm freaking out at this point. I pulled over, got on the shoulder lane on the left side. I don't know why I didn't stay on the right side, but I got on the shoulder lane on the left side. Somebody had stopped because they saw the crash. I think this was the same person that I did a 360 around, because these two events were literally within a minute of each other. Like, I started going again, and then I spun out. And so they run up, they make sure that we're okay. They ask if we need them to call the cops. No, I don't need you to call the cops. I don't like calling the cops in any situation. I probably should have, and I probably should have went to the hospital too, but I didn't do either one of those things because I don't like hospitals and I don't like the police. So I just basically kind of like get them to go away. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, you know, I'll call the cops, yada yada, whatever. They sit there for a few minutes. I sit there, I try to process what just happened, what's going on. I'm like, I need to call my mom. I call my mom, she's waiting for me at work. I'm hysterically crying, like, Mom, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened, I'm so sorry. Like, she's like, baby, what's going on? What's going on? Like, calm down, what's going on? And I told her, like, I just crashed your car. Like, it's screwed. Like, it's screwed, and I'm sorry. And all I hear her say is, can you take me to my mom's house, please? Because we needed to pick up my brother from my grandmother's house. And she was just hysterically crying. And I don't know, it did something to me. Like, again, like I said, I wasn't even worried about my own life. I was worried about the fact that I just crashed my mom's car that she just paid off. And that was my third accident of 2024. My last year started with me getting driven 75 miles an hour into a concrete wall because the driver was suicidal. They wanted to take their own life, for other words. With me and another person in the car. Yeah, I fractured my spine in 2 places, and I got a herniated disc in my neck. And I don't know what I did to my shoulder, but my shoulder was messed up for a while as well. So yeah, that was a awful start to 2024. The night before that was fun, honestly. Like, we were having a great time. I really don't know where things went so dark so quickly, but yeah. And then probably in like February, maybe even later in January, it was snowing and I was out door dashing to try to make some money, and I slid into somebody's car. Yeah, so I had to pay him $1,500. He was cool about it. He didn't call the cops or anything, but it's just like I've kind of gotten to the point to where I don't even really want to be in a car or drive a car or anything like that, because it's getting way too close to my life. It's getting way too close. Like it's getting way too close to home, We gotta keep the lips chapped or unchapped. We gotta keep them moist. For what? I don't know. I don't kiss anybody. For myself.
What do you mean by that?
But, yeah. And I don't know. I just, for the last 2 weeks of 2024, since I haven't been working. I mean, I have been working. I'm a caregiver for my brother part-time, so I've been doing that. But it doesn't really feel like work. It kind of just feels like I'm hanging out with family, so I don't call it work, but I get paid for it. So I don't know, it's a job, I guess. But just for these past 2 weeks that I haven't been working my regular job, I've just been sulking and honestly hating 2024. Like, I lost 10 plus year friendships with people that I thought I'd be friends with forever. I lost a new relationship with somebody who, even if we didn't end up in a relationship, I still thought that person was going to be in my life forever. I lost my sanity. I lost my dignity. I lost a lot in 2024, honestly, but I also gained a lot. And I feel like I was just beating on myself way too much about things that just were out of my control. Like I always say, like I'm the master of what I have going on in my life. And if I allow things to bother me, if I allow things to destroy who I am as a person, then I'm never gonna get anywhere in life. And I just had to realize, like, you're a YouTuber now. You have almost 50 subscribers. You've got almost 30 returning viewers. You've got thousands of views. Like, you are a YouTuber. Stop not making videos. What are you doing? Like, this is your job, and you're not showing up once again. I had a really bad problem with being late at my old job, and I honestly don't even know if they're gonna bring me back, and I don't blame them because, as good of a out in the field employee I wasn't a very good employee when it came to like the fundamentals of what it means to have a job, which is showing up on time, being respectful, being a part of the team. Like, I felt like that was a big problem at my job in general, is we didn't really work as a team. Like, everybody's always at everybody's throat or blaming one another for something. So it was kind of hard to be a team player there. I tried as much as I possibly could until I guess didn't care anymore. I don't know. But I mean, I do love the job. I love the people I work with. But like I said, this is my job now. Anything else is a side job or a side gig. So whatever comes into my life is meant to be, and whatever leaves out of my life is meant to be. Like, I'm not really worried or stressed about money, honestly. Like, I always make do. I always figure it out. My bills are always paid. I haven't been late on a single bill since I moved in here 6 months ago. So I'm not really worried about it. God's got me at the end of the day. But yeah, I don't know. And as much as I could sit here and say everything else was everyone else's fault, or the devil was coming after me or whatever, ultimately every situation that I got in was my fault. I chose to get into that car on New Year's Eve when I was supposed to drive. I chose to be the type of person that I was that made my friends and people turn away from me. I chose to drive in the rain, knowing that I probably shouldn't have, because my mom drives a tiny Honda Civic and the wind pushes that thing around. So what did I think wind and rain was going to do? I don't know. I wasn't thinking logically. I chose to keep chasing after people who made it very clear they wanted nothing to do with me. I chose to be late to my job, knowing that I was already on my 15th final warning. I chose a lot, and I may not have chose the right things or the right decisions or the right path. But in none of those situations I ever chose me. In none of those friendships did I ever choose me. I never choose me. And I don't know why. I do know why. And it's because I feel like I'm undeserving of anything good in life. I feel like my job on earth is to put out to the people, give to other people, be there for other people. Be someone's emotional punching bag. Be somebody's first good friend, boyfriend, dad, whatever. I always feel like I need to be that person in someone's life instead of being that person for myself. So as bad as 2024 was, it was honestly one of the best years of my life. I got to see Texas, I got to see Tennessee, I got to have some great laughs. I have great memories and great photos in my phone. I got to go to Hocking Hills. I got to taste death twice, and I'm still here to say something about it. I got to experience loss. I got to experience failure. I got to experience winning. I got to experience what it's like to run my own business. I got to experience YouTube. I experienced a lot. And that's why I always say I don't regret anything. I don't regret anyone. I don't have any ill will towards anybody. I don't have any hatred towards anybody. You won't catch me slandering anybody's name. I just made a Facebook post earlier, but if you have a problem with me, you're on your own, bro. I don't have a problem with anybody. I don't have the capacity or even the care to have a problem with anybody. Why? Because I'm focused on me. I'm finally in the point in my life that I'm choosing me. I'm choosing what I want to do. I'm choosing where I want to go. Not what everybody else wants me to do. Not where everybody else wants me to go. Not what everybody else wants me to say. I'm choosing it. I'm choosing my own path. And anybody who has a problem with that, get lost. I don't care. I don't care what you have to say. I promise you I don't. I don't care about haters. I don't care about disingenuous fans. I just don't care. I don't have the mental capacity to care. Because I've allowed my life to get so bad to the point that I lost literally everything. So do you think I care about these little day-to-day things? I don't care about a stupid comment or somebody is talking about me behind my back. I don't care, bro. I don't care. I'm leaving all of that in 2024. I'm leaving beef in 2024. I'm leaving toxicity in 2024. I'm leaving anger in 2024. I'm leaving lying in 2024. I'm leaving hatred in 2024. I love everybody equally the same. I hope everybody does well in life. I hope everybody gets what they deserve in life. Whether that's good or bad, the universe is going to decide what you deserve in life. But I'm not preying on anybody's downfall. I'm not putting out energy that I don't want to come back to me. So, if you're out there, I don't know, bro. This is the year of bossing up. Leave all that crap, all that stuff that you dealt with in 2024. Leave it. Leave the world behind. Go get some money. Why are you trying to be in a relationship and you've never even touched $100,000? How are you supposed to take care of a family? A lot of people don't think about that. If you're in a committed relationship with somebody, even if the relationship has only been 3, 6, a year, 3 months, 6 months, a year, it doesn't matter, bro. 90% of our population, especially within my generation, is sexually active. Whether your girl's on birth control, whether you're having her pop plan Bs left and right, none of that stuff is 100%. You have no idea when you could have a kid. And you're over here working, barely making do for yourself. And you're talking about being in a relationship with somebody. Oh, I'm so lonely. Shut up. Go get some money. Go get some mental health. Make sure that you're a decent person. Half of the people in the world suck. They suck, honestly. There's a lot of people out here who are demons disguised as angels. There's a lot of people out here who will persecute you for doing the same things that they're doing. There's a lot of hypocrites out here. There's a lot of narcissists out here. There's just a lot of shit. And do you want to play in shit? I don't. That shit's stinky. I'd rather play in a fat stack of cash. And whenever the world decides that I'm supposed to be in a relationship again, that's when it'll happen. But I'm not looking for it. Yeah, I have dating apps, but they're so boring, bro. Like, you're telling me over 20 women like me, and I'm not matching with any of them. Even the ones I am matching with have no type of conversational skills. And that's just on one app. But all of the apps are the same, bro. They're all stupid. They're all like, bro, I don't know. Like, they're just not for me. Dating apps are not for me. Going out is not for me. I haven't gone out since Thanksgiving, and that's because my brother forced me to. Before that, I hadn't gone out since I went to Tennessee for Halloween. The group of people that I used to hang out with liked to go out, so I went out with them. But I personally don't like going out. I don't really like drinking. I don't like being in any state of mind to where I can't control myself, because my anxiety does that enough for me. And whatever other mental illness I have, because I definitely have something, whether it's bipolar or BPD or something, but I get crazy sometimes, and it's honestly extremely embarrassing. It's really embarrassing because I do a lot of shit and I say a lot of shit that I probably shouldn't, but I mean, the damage is done. Nothing I can do about it now. There's no point in trying to take it back. You can't. Unless I can figure out how to make a time machine. But if I figure out how to make a time machine, I'd be a trillionaire. So I don't think I'd be worried about anything that I did yesterday. I wouldn't, because I'm still alive and I made a time machine. I would be going to see if dinosaurs existed, or like stuff that really mattered. I wouldn't be worried about this person or that person being in my life or not being in my life, or what I said to them or what I did to them, because at the end of the day, what's supposed to happen is meant to happen, whether it was supposed to happen then or whether it was going to happen 5 years from now. What's supposed to happen is what's supposed to happen. If someone's meant to be in your life, they'll be in your life. Whether it's right now, 20 years from now, you don't know. You have no idea. Stop trying to control it. You have absolutely no control over the universe. And the sooner that we realize that, the sooner we'll start living happy lives. The sooner that we'll start getting some money in our pockets, and the sooner that you'll start being successful. So let 2025 be a year of growth. 2024 was a year of lessons. 2024 was getting you ready for your change. 2024 was teaching you who's gonna be with you through the tough times, the rough times, your good days, your bad days. Who's gonna be there for you when you're at your highest, and who's gonna be there for you when you're at your lowest. So 2025 is the year of you focusing on you. 2025 is the year of you growing you. 2025 is the year of you loving you. It's the first day of the year and I've already made upgrades. I had to make sure I came back with a banger for you guys. I upgraded my lighting. I made our plaque button. Presented to M.A.D Micah for passing 100,000 subscribers. So that's a little placeholder until we get our real play button. I got a M.A.D Micah on air sign. I'm doing things. I'm loving my life. I'm not worried about anything that happened yesterday. I'm not worried about anybody who was in my life yesterday. Because if you're not still in my life today, who are you? none of my concern. So I'm gonna be living in the moment. And I saw this quote earlier today that said, sometimes you feel like you want to disappear so bad, but the truth is you really just want to be found. And I think that's what I needed. I did all of 2024. I wanted to disappear. I wanted it all to stop. I wanted the voices in my head to shut up. I kept telling people I didn't want friends. I didn't want a relationship. I didn't want anything because I kept disappointing people. I kept letting people down. People kept leaving me. But I realized that I just needed to be found by myself. I needed to find who I wanted to be, and I needed to remember who I am. And I'm just a chill guy. Oh man, I love you guys. Make sure that you're leaving a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.